going to go out and establish their game plan. It happens to be a running type game. They've already scored 125 points in a loss to Stetson, so they're taking the ball to Georgetown early, as you can see.
Alonzo Mourning comes up with block number 1 on the night. He has 11 in one game. That shot is up and no good, but there's a foul called. Mourning had 11 blocks against this St. Leo team back in 1988, which is one shy of the single-game Georgetown record of 12 blocks set by his former partner, Dikembe Mutombo.
Almost gets one here, but with the body, he hits Joey Brauer, and Brauer, again, not intimidated. He takes the ball right to him, and they're off here to a very good start. St. Leo 2-0, and capitalize on their free throws, put a little pressure on Georgetown. You never know what could happen.
Brauer, a sophomore from Brooklyn, New York, misses the first. He's averaging 15 points a game and misses both of them. And you're right, that's something that any team that plays Georgetown must capitalize, and that's free throw shooting, because it's an easy way to get free points. Inside to Mourning against Zaitchik. Turns and shoots. It goes, and he is fouled. And the foul will be charged rather to Rand Kofer, and he should go to the line to shoot 2. There's a look at the coach's son, Ronnie Thompson, a senior this year from Washington, D.C. Played his prep ball at Flint Hill. Was a member of many great Flint Hill teams that saw, among others, Dennis Scott.
As you can imagine, Ronnie, being the coach's son, a very fierce competitor, chip off the old block, and when he does come in the game, he's a senior, and he provides that leadership that Georgetown needs very desperately.
Played for a pretty good coach at Flint Hill as well, and Stu Vetter, who's turned out some great players. St. Leo, as we talked about, must capitalize from the free shot line, but they are 0 of 4. Tenacious Georgetown defense. Running shot up and good by Joey Brauer.
That is what was available in that zone defense. 2-3 trapping defense. Joey Brauer taking it right to the basket.
5-point Georgetown lead. Inside to Mourning. Nice pass to Kelly. Misses the layup. Mourning the easy rebound and 2.
Good weak side look there, and Alonzo Mourning never takes anything for granted himself. He goes to the offensive boards at all times.
Brauer being hounded by Jocks. Finally works himself free, forces the shot, no good, and Ronnie Thompson has the rebound. And it appeared early, Kevin, that St. Leo was throwing its size around and effectively, but they threw the ball away too many times. Many turnovers, perhaps not patient enough. This time they get one. Nice play defensively by Graves and stolen back by Georgetown. Here comes Jocks.
Great hustle right there by Lamont Morgan.
He nearly palmed the basketball, fires it up no good, knocked away, fought for, taken by St. Leo. Graves has the easy layup. His first 2 points of the night, he's averaging almost 27 points a game.
We mentioned he leads the team in steals, and it was those quick hands that created that basket for Graves. Now he's scratched, and that's good news for St. Leo.
Back to a 5-point Hoya lead. Mourning one-on-one, turns and fires. Can't get it to go down. Rebound Monarchs.
Monarchs a good position on the boards. Not as quick as Georgetown, but they can play the fundamentals, check out, make sure you box out a gray shirt, and have a good chance of getting a rebound.
Pass inside, open jumper, fall away. Mourning has another rebound. That's his 4th.
You see how Mourning can dominate a game just with rebounding and defense.
Nice pass by Jocks to Kelly. Brian Kelly converts. That's his 4th point on the evening, and Georgetown back up to a 7-point lead. 12 minutes, 15 seconds to go. You see the clock. First half action from Landover, Maryland. Steve Buckhantz and Kevin Greavy with you, and welcome to all of those on the network watching tonight's game. Shot off the glass, a beauty by Joey Brauer. For Brauer, number 4 on the night, point-wise, and back to a 5-point lead.
Brauer likes that lean-in bank shot off the glass, doesn't he?
Yep. We talked about size, Kevin. This is the tallest team ever. Nice fake by Mourning to the hoop. He can't get it, but he is fouled by Randy Kofer, who's in early foul trouble with 3. And we talk about the size. Really, this is the tallest team that St. Leo has ever had, and that's the one thing that's sort of keeping them in the game right now.
That's right, but it's Randy Kofer with 3 fouls. He's got the big body at 250 pounds to match up, at least body to body, with Alonzo. His physical play early, though, has hurt him and hurt his ball club. Gary Zaitchik is another big fella, 6'8" senior, who's also another big body that can throw on Alonzo.
Mourning's also got 3 blocks to go along with 5 points and 4 rebounds. And in Alonzo Mourning, you are looking at the most fouled player in Georgetown history. Mourning has been fouled 726 times, at least had 726 attempts at the free throw line. Patrick Ewing holds the record with 740, but Ewing did it in 143 games. Mourning has done it in 93 games.
Well, that also tells me that Alonzo's a very active player. He gets fouled a lot.
That's right.
And you know him when he goes into the pro game, he can handle that physical abuse that he's getting here in college. 2, 3 players at all times every time Alonzo goes up for a shot.
And you're seeing the perfect example of it tonight as Mourning comes up with his 4th block of the game. Nice pass left side. Reverse layup doesn't go. Rebound to Churchwell is good.
What you see is Georgetown players always follow the shooter. When he misses a layup, there's always a gray shirt there trying to tip it back in.
Nice look inside. They can't get the basket as the shot was bothered by Mourning, who saves it in. Nicely to Charles Harrison. Churchwell off the glass, no good. Gets his own rebound. Fighting underneath. Kicks it out. Harrison. Open jumper off the mark. Rebound again, comes down to Georgetown. It's Derek Patterson in the contest for the Hoyas. Mourning, jump hook. This time it's nothing but net. You wonder how long it's going to take before he really gets his range on that short jump hook. And once he does, he's pretty devastating.
Yeah, if he's allowed to put the ball on the floor, one dribble like he did the last time, that gets him in a rhythm. That's where St. Leo's got to double down, try to double team him. And Joey Brauer, he's got his confidence.
He's picking himself up off the floor. He thought he got fouled, hit that long jumper. Patterson. John Thompson's going to get a lot of players in this game. Mourning, double team. Long jumper by Churchwell. Rebound to St. Leo. This is the 13th meeting between these two teams. The Monarchs have never beaten Georgetown. Georgetown holds the series record at 12-0. At one point, a few years back, they lost by 68 points to the Hoyas. Last year, fading a bit, I'm sure.
Oh, he is. He's going to be a great pro.
Andy Kofer hit back the other way. The shot no good. Rebound comes down to Sauter, and here come the Monarchs running. Nice bounce.